CBS 42 weather.
Oh, it's spring break. It's over. We're finally seeing spring break weather.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying, what about last week? It was spectacular today, Gene. So I'm sure you're just going to tell us this is just going to last forever, right?
Well, we're going to have more or less the same kind of weather we had today. There'll be a couple of hiccups along the way for the next couple of days, and then we could see some storms by the end of the week. But our first forecast for tonight shows that glaze of high clouds. Temperatures fall from 77 where they are now to the upper 60s by 7 and then 60 degrees by 10. Again, the clouds will be thickening up, but I don't think we'll see any rain heading into this evening. But your forecast headlines do focus on the increasing clouds for tonight. Stormy by week's end, and that could lead us into a cooler weekend coming up. The high today is 78 degrees, and we could get into the 80s for the next couple of days. Looks great outside right now. Live shot heading toward Vulcan Park. You can see that glaze of high clouds, but otherwise it's been very nice. 77 right now, thanks to southerly winds, and those southerly winds are going to be with us for the next couple of days, keeping our weather about where it is for right now. We pull away from our perch atop Red Mountain and show you a temperature 74 Trussville, 77 Moody, 78 down at Pelham, and even widening the view even further. It is a little bit cooler up to the north. Coma's at 75, but Jasper at 81, T-Town 78, same for Anniston. Pretty nice weather all across central Alabama, making up a little bit for what we dealt with last week. As we pull away on the radar, you can see there are some showers moving toward the Mississippi River Valley, but don't worry about this. This is part of a cold front that's actually going to fizzle out because the air over most of central Alabama is very, very dry. So when these showers get closer to us, there's going to be a whole lot of moisture to feed them. Let's show you what's going to happen with our futurecast forecast. And again, it shows as we work our way into the evening, we'll see those increasing clouds right on into the morning. But we don't see those green blips indicating rain. So I'm not too concerned about rain. In fact, tomorrow the sun comes back out. Southerly winds push away all those clouds and make it nice and warm. Again, we could be heading close to 80 tomorrow. And then as we work our way into Tuesday night and early Wednesday, you see the clouds begin to thicken up again. Wednesday could be a day we have clouds around, maybe a spotty shower late in the afternoon. But I'm more concerned about the growing severe weather threat. Look at this, an early look now, slight chance in the yellow area here of gusty winds and hail back out through Missouri, North Texas, parts of Arkansas. This general area of severe weather will start to shift closer and closer to us as we get closer and closer to the end of the week. Right now, looks like Thursday night going into Friday could be our best chance to see some of that stormy weather, but we'll keep tracking it for you. Still a little early to get a bead on that. One thing that is a big problem for folks, because we're not seeing that rain coming anytime soon, is the pollen count. It continues to climb in the very high range for most of the rest of this week, even with that threat of rain toward the end of the week. Well, let's break it down, weather where you live as we work our way into the evening. Temperatures getting down into the 40s to our north, 50 degrees here in town, even with those high clouds. And then after morning clouds, sunshine returns, upper 70s to close to 80 degrees. It's going to be a really nice afternoon, even though it may not start that way tomorrow. 47 for an overnight low in Gadsden, 46 for Talladega, so a cool night in East Alabama, but a nice rebound in the afternoon as temperatures once again top out close to 80 degrees. And you know, I rate the next day's weather on a scale from 1 to 10. It's called the Norman number. Tomorrow up to a 9. Pretty nice weather. Really can't get too much better than that as we work our way toward the end of the week. Again, tomorrow, the first day of April, looks good. Wednesday, more clouds with showers in the afternoon. Thursday, a good chance of thunderstorms late in the day, which could lead us into a stormy Friday before we start to cool off a little bit for the weekend. So we go from the 80s back to the 70s over the weekend. But all in all, not too bad a week, depending on how severe those storms are on Friday.